Hey, it's me again. Shalom, Otep. I'm Otep, you know. Hallelujah, whatever you may be. So, and Assalamu alaikum. You know, so I just wanted to address one thing because I've been kind of thinking about this lately. And the fact, well, let me just say this. Cultural supremacy and white supremacy. What's the difference? You know, to me, and this is just my opinion, speaking openly on the air here. So to me, I think now, you know, as being quote unquote, you know, because people like to throw things in boxes, so I gotta put something in the box. So me being quote unquote conscious, you know, woke, if you want to say, so put me in that box if you want to. So all I'm saying is that cultural supremacy. You know, we're in a Hellenistic culture right now under the rule of the Roman Catholic Empire. So Hellenistic because I say we're influenced by Greek. You know, Hellenistic is being of the Greek culture or emulating the Greek culture. So we're under that. And just so happen they're European. They're European descended people, you know. And for those of you who do know, the youngest race on the earth. So they're European descended people. So what I've come to learn now is that when I say white supremacy, I'm not just talking about white people. I'm not. Because what you got to realize, and what some people already know, but they probably haven't categorized it like I have, because I've actually thought about this. So when you have a quote unquote Sambo, sellout, coon, Negro, certified Negro, whatever you want to call it, house nigga, whatever, you know, when you got one of those, or you may have a Mexican person, you know, Arab person under the same mentality as the ruling culture, you know, so they look at you and me as if, you know, how the ruling culture portrayed us or made our image to be, how our image is displayed out here in this country. So therefore, when I say cultural supremacy, I'm talking about white people, I'm talking about Arabs, I'm talking about Jews, I'm talking about any person or any race, creed, color, religion that follows under this Hellenistic culture that we're in, the culture that we have adapted to. All our eating habits, all our nutritional values, all our medical needs are based on the culture that isn't original to us. And we wonder why we got the highest rates of high blood pressure, you know, strokes, cancer rates. And I'm not talking about melanoma. So, even though that's there. So, it's just this thing that's been bothering me, because cultural supremacy means that, you know, if I was to be, but I'm not, a coon or whatnot, I will be under the assumptions and all the stereotypes of that culture that made me say or think the way that I think or view the world or view the people that are in my environment. So white supremacy is just a set underneath cultural supremacy, you know, because although white supremacists attack the same people that I just named off, specifically blacks, but Mexicans, Arabs, Jews at times. So white people attack those people and spew hatred against them as well. So therefore, that's why, and it could be the same way between a black person and a Mexican, Arab, Jew, you know, whatever nationality or creed you may come from. So that's why I say cultural supremacy, because we're under our thoughts, our minds have been shaped. All the stories we were told as children, all the things and books we read in school, literature that was published by these publishing companies, all those things, all the stories we heard about the U.S. government and the country and how this is the greatest nation on earth. All those things have been formulated and indoctrinate to us as a part of our culture. However, we're not fully integrated into the culture, you know, and I don't think we ever will be. And as of right now, I feel like that we should be, and I quote this because this is something I thought of too. And I say this: all I want is for my people to come out of that burning house that Martin Luther King realized he was leading us into. Because that's exactly where the fuck we're at right now. We're inside the burning house. We're in there. And nobody's coming, no fire trucks are outside the fucking house. Nobody's coming in to save anybody. However, our people are outside the house, and some of us are watching the house burn down. So, metaphorically speaking, go get a fire truck. Go run in and save somebody. Okay, let's be on metaphorical level. Let's go ahead and start a business. Let's go ahead, because that's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I want to bring some type of awareness to some people, a large amount of my people, because I look at their condition as my condition. Even though I might not individually be in a specific situation that one person is in the general scheme of things, their condition is my condition. Because what the lowest have decreed us to be under this ruling culture, you know, that manifests itself in every aspect of a person like me's life. Whether I'm in the hood, living on Section 8, in poverty, whether I'm Oprah. You see how she got kicked out the motherfucking store? You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't that, then what is it? You know, because how did all of a sudden us as black people start off? A lot of us were, and this is what I feel too, a lot of us were taken from Africa and brought over here. But a lot of us was already here. Some of us were already here, and we got enslaved with that culture, with the colonization. So how did we go from getting ripped from our country, our home motherland, indoctrinated into a false religion, hung, shot, beat, killed, raped, mutilated, bred? Then, when they stopped doing that shit, which they still do, but I'm gonna say in a massive amount of people, when they stopped doing that shit, then we went from dumb, uneducated thieves, gangsters, robbers, not smart, mental capacity low. How do we go from being hung, shot, stabbed, and killed to being niggers and thieves and lazy bums? I don't understand that. That's something that really baffles me, and I just don't see how some of our people, you know, turn a blind eye to that because of the fact that it's not happening right now. They think they're not affected by that, you know, and we really are. We really are. So that's all I really wanted to kind of share today on this little walk I'm taking. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos, because I only posted 2 so far, and these are just rough edits. These are rough drafts, so I'm going to actually make an outline and present a formal presentation soon. So just let me know by clicking on subscribe and liking this video and my other 2 videos. Because like I said, this shit is real, and this shit is gonna go down. So I'm gonna bring it. So y'all like my videos, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. So y'all take it easy, be safe, and watch your back. All right, peace.